What's going on, y'all? Good morning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at some NBA player props we have on PrizePicks. We do have 3 picks that we're going to take a look at today, and we will hop into a pretty good size slate. First pick we're going to look at is going to be DeMar DeRozan. Right here, we have him at over 3.5 assists. This is a really good spot for him. Now, they do have just his regular assist line bumped up to 4. But again, like we've talked about before, the potential for a push and then you're taking that payout deduction is just not worth it. So you might as well just bump it down. Get your 3.5 assists at this goblin. The payout is still pretty solid. Take a look at some stats on this for him. He's going to clear this in 7 of his last 10. And even the 3 times that he did go under, he still hooks us right at 3. So that's good news, right? We don't want those unders to be somewhere he just absolutely goes out there and kind of just shits the bed. So he's still getting us right there at 3. So it's a sweat nonetheless. His hit rate against Miami is really solid. It stays true going back. Oh, how many matches are we looking at this right here? 8 games, 100% hit rate against Miami in these last 8 matchups. That goes all the way back to November of 2023. So really good hit rate against them, really good hit rate as of late. Even the times he misses, it's still a really solid number. You see most books have us right around minus 120 to minus 130 on this. So that's going to be pick number 1. Pick number 2 that we're going to look at is going to be James Harden. And they have his rebound set at 5 again. We're going to drop this down. We're going to get it at the 4.5 that we want right here. So no Kawhi Leonard tonight, right? So we should expect, damn near 40 minutes from him, if I'm being honest. This is expected to be a close game against Chicago. We can go ahead and go look at the spread real quick. Yeah, see Chicago by 3.5. So expecting really heavy minutes from Harden here. And I see 37. Wouldn't doubt it if he saw 40. As long as this game stays competitive. But like we said, there's no Kawhi. So without Kawhi, he clears this in 8 of 11 games this year with no Kawhi on the floor. He's averaging over 6 rebounds per game when you remove Kawhi. He has not played Chicago yet this year, but they are, about middle of the pack when we look at ratings allowed to rebounds allowed to point guards. 14th right here, so nothing special. You see he clears in 3 of his last 5, but no Kawhi tonight. That's the big hitter, and this is a really solid matchup. We know the Bulls play really fast. Should be plenty of opportunity for these rebounds to hit and bounce his way. So that'll be pick number 2. Pick number 3 that we're going to look at is going to be Alperen Sengun, and they have his this one's going to be an under for him. They have his PR set a little high for my liking, and I think it's a really good spot to slide in on the under. 30.5 is what they have it set at. Now we go look at his game log, his last 10. He only hits in 2 of his last 10. We'll really call it 2 of his last 9 because this one against Dallas, we can't cherry pick these stats. He only, he got hurt early, only played a couple minutes. So we'll call it 2 of his last 9 that he only hit right there. And this is probably going to be a sweat. As you can see, kind of hangs out right around this. So if you don't like a good sweat, then you might want to stay away from this prop. He played San Antonio once this year, and he did actually clear this line. He had 34. Prior to that, we see this isn't something he does hit a ton, but he did play this year, and Wemby did play that game, right? There's nothing special, nothing to hide there. It was, a matchup for matchup. And he did clear it, but he had a really good game, an above average game. So I think this is a really good spot to slide in on the under and call his bluff that he won't do it again. San Antonio is top 8 in the league in points and rebounds allowed to centers. So they're pretty much saying, hey, if you want to clear this, you're going to have an outstanding game again against Wemby and the Spurs, who have been playing really, really well. And I'm just going to go ahead and call his bluff, like I said right now. So that'll be the 3 picks. DeMar DeRozan, over 3.5 assists. James Harden, over 4.5 boards. Sengun, under 30.5 PR. Let me know what y'all think. Catch y'all on the next one. Good luck. Later.